Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So the DJI Osmo Action 4 has been out for about a year now. I just actually uploaded my 1-year review of it to my channel. So definitely go and check that out, kind of go over my thoughts of it after using it for the past year. In this video, I'm going to go over some of the accessories that I've been using with it over the past year, things that have really helped me capture the content that I want to capture. We're just going to fire through these quickly, make this video short and sweet so it doesn't drag on too long. The first accessory that I highly recommend to anybody who's going to be purchasing this camera if you want to capture good audio for vlogging is the DJI wireless mic transmitter. You don't have to purchase anything else. You can purchase this independently and connect it via Bluetooth to your Action 4. It's great for motovlogging setups, or if you just want to capture vlogs with minimal gear. This will fit up nicely in a helmet. You can use the included windscreen protector to cut back on wind noise. It's just a great, simple solution. Of course, you can always step it up and go with the full kit. This also comes with the receiver that can plug directly into the side of the Osmo Action 4. That's going to give you better range and less interference in some scenarios. Now the next two accessories here are if you want to capture some chest style shots, some point of view shots. This one here is the neck mount. This goes around your neck. It easily attaches and can give you some nice chest mounted style shots. It works really well and is convenient in some scenarios, and can be a little more comfortable to wear than a traditional chest mount. Now, if you're going to be doing activities that have a lot more movement, a lot of jarring and bouncing, a traditional chest mount is going to serve you better. It's a little bit more secure. This thing can bounce around quite a bit in some scenarios. You also have the bonus with it on the back. You can attach another camera, or you can move the main camera to the back if you want to get some different perspectives. So it just depends on what kind of content you're filming and the scenario you're going to be filming in, but both work extremely well. The next item that I've used quite a bit is the mini extension pole. It doesn't extend terribly long, but just enough if you're going to be doing some vlogging and you need a little extra reach. It has a ball head on it for easily adjusting the angle, and it has a built-in tripod if you want to set the camera down and capture some shots or perhaps capture a time lapse. This one has a built-in magnetic mount, so it easily attaches to your camera. So definitely a very useful tool as well. The next item here is a chin helmet mount. This thing is not going to be for everybody. It just depends on what kind of content you're capturing. But I have used this quite a bit while riding my dirt bike. It can give you some really nice point of view shots, and the footage looks quite a bit different than if you have it mounted on a chest mount. You just simply attach one of the magnetic mounts, and then you can take your camera on and off easily, especially if you're going to be moving it from position to position. It works very well for what it is, so again, another great mount for certain scenarios. This next item is an articulating handlebar mount, and I must apologize, all my mounts are pretty dusty just from dirt biking. This works well for capturing different angles if you want the camera facing forward, or perhaps you want to capture some shots of yourself. It's an articulating arm, so you just have to loosen that off and you can move it in any direction you need. And it has a quick release, so you can move it around to different positions very easily on the fly. Again, you just place a magnetic mount on it and you can attach your camera very easily. This is the extension pole that DJI sells for the Osmo Action series. It's got quite a length to it. It's very sturdy, and I actually use this quite a bit. It's great for vlogging if you want to get a wider shot. And I even use this on my handlebars mounted to my e-bike and even my dirt bike if I want to get a much wider shot. You can put your camera on it and just have it extended out in front of you so you can get a wider shot. It works very well for that. On top of that, quite often I use this as a mini tripod if I'm out doing some hiking and I want a tripod but I don't want to carry a full size one. All I do is attach this mini tripod to the bottom, attach the camera. As long as you have this on a flat surface, it stays nice and stable, and now you have a tripod if you got to record some vlogs or different types of videos. I've actually used that quite a bit for filming here for YouTube. Again, paired with the DJI Mic 2, you've now got a super minimal vlogging setup that is not going to add a lot of weight or bulk if you're going to be doing any type of hiking, but you still want to be able to capture. Now, the next item I use quite a bit is this housing for the Action 4. Now, although this is really designed to allow your Action 4 to go deeper in water, it is waterproof right out of the box, but it is limited to how deep you can go. So most people use these if you're going to be doing any type of scuba diving and you need to go deeper than what it's rated for. But I use these just to add extra protection to my camera. Sometimes I'll put my action cameras on an RC vehicle and, crazy stuff sometimes happens. So housing like this can just add extra protection to your camera. After all, it is cheaper to replace this if it gets damaged than your whole camera. So if you're going to be mounting this on something like an RC vehicle, a skateboard, something where it could, potentially take an impact, something like this is definitely a good idea. Now the next item here is the GPS remote. This can be used to control multiple Action 4s and is just really convenient. You can wear it around your wrist or attach it to a handlebar of a motorcycle or mountain bike, so you can easily stop and start recording, change your modes, give you some basic information on the screen there. But you also have the added bonus of embedding the GPS telemetry data into the videos. So if you want to add overlays such as speed, elevation, route, and distance, it's not something you maybe want to do all the time, but at least it's there if you do need it. And lastly, this is something I recommend, although this is not from DJI, this is actually from Insta360. This is their motorcycle handlebar mount. If you're going to be attaching your camera to an extension pole on a motorcycle or mountain bike, I have used several over the past couple of years and they always fail. This thing is made of metal. I'm not quite sure what material it is, but it is super heavy duty. It comes with a small wrench so you can really tighten it down, really lock it in. This screw here will adjust the angle so you can move it to different positions, and you can also twist it. Then once you have it set, you just lock it in. Use your wrench to really tighten it up. There's a 1/4 on it, so it attaches to most extension poles. So it's just a really nice way to attach it to a handlebar and get some extra reach if you want to get a nice wide shot. I've been using this for a couple months now. I use it with my DJI Action 4, but also my Insta360 X4. It's been pretty reliable. I have not yet had it come loose. So definitely an accessory to consider if you're going to be attaching your Action 4 to a handlebar with an extension pole. So yeah, folks, these are the accessories I use on a regular basis to help me get the most out of my DJI Osmo Action 4. Of course, not all these accessories are going to be useful to everybody, but definitely ones you may want to consider if you have just recently purchased the Osmo Action 4 or you will be purchasing it in the near future. That's basically it. Hopefully you found this video had some value. Give it a thumbs up if you did. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.